especially since there's some other players now who have picked up the style as well. But Shinku has pioneered a lot of some of the combos you can do with rocks into his rock shards into his pillar. Right now, actually, if you looked at the first stock, he did very little rock play, and I think that's because since he played SeriousSarcasm earlier, he kind of wanted to mix up how he was going to come into this match and basically change what he why he did not win the first time they met.
Yeah, and that was a surprise, like you said. That was a surprise takedown, I think, by SeriousSarcasm. And I'm seeing, again, a little bit of the problem Shinku had yesterday was closing out the stocks. So he did a great job like comboing him up, racking up his damage, getting him in a spot where he can kill him, but he can't close out. And so we have to see here if he can solve that problem and take him out before Zetterburn, who has much higher kill potential, can finish him off.
Right, so right now we can see he's already, like George said, struggling again. If you look at the damages, Zetterburn is at 187, which is a lot higher than...
Kragg should normally be able to kill Zetterburn around 100, 120, something pretty easily, yeah.
Yeah, especially most matchups, damage doesn't really get this high, but the way Shinku plays, he's always kind of zoning, and it's a lot harder to KO when you're at that range. So he's going to have to do a little work to figure out a way to KO.
Yeah. And I'm not sure here if SeriousSarcasm had a typo on Hi Mom or what that stands for, but we'll have to ask him afterwards.
It's Hi Mom.
Boom Mom. I'm on TV.
So right now, this set is pretty much dead even, just like we saw in the last one in the first game. Shinku is doing his...
Wow, yeah, and these combos are beautiful, and it's just closing them out, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that was just almost 0 to, like, 80.
I mean, it definitely is a struggle in any kind of Smash-style game, playing your style versus going for a KO.
Right.
I remember when I used to go to tournaments, I would often get kind of greedy to finish a stock, and you actually can start playing worse that way. So I do like that Shinku actually sticks to his style, but it does make the damage go a lot higher than you would see.
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go. All right.
Right there, Shinku made a really good choice going for the forward air. You could tell that SeriousSarcasm was basically trying to get away, go horizontally, and Shinku realized that, and instead of going for up air,
right, up air feels natural out of that, but
yeah, he went for the forward air and was able to close out the stock.
Go out sideways, yeah. Oh man, and now he's racking up a ton of damage and stock lead, so it's looking really good for him.
Nice. Yeah, Shinku's style is actually really good when he has the lead because it is really difficult to get in on his kind of zoning style.
Yeah.
You basically have to get past this wall of pillars, rocks, and rock shards that he's constantly
chucking
out.
At you, yeah.
And then, like I said, Shinku has a lot of fighting game experience, so he's able to adapt mid-set as well. If he sees that a certain one of the specials is not working, he's able to kind of mix it up and keep SeriousSarcasm guessing in that regard.
Yeah, and I think he wants that revenge from yesterday too, because I don't think he expected to be knocked out in the first round of winning.
Yeah, that was actually our first game in the whole tournament.
Okay,
nice.
And there he goes with the tilt, actually sending him interesting
So Shinku takes game 1, and so they'll be going into game 2. Shinku has the lead, so SeriousSarcasm is going to have to make an adjustment to see if he can bring this set to 3 games.
Now, what would you ban if you were Kragg?
So.
I guess we know already.
Yeah, so I know. Actually, I've talked to Shinku about that. He doesn't like this stage because it kind of blocks his zoning game. He likes to have space beneath him to throw rocks and like lift up pillars. So, like you said, a lot of players also do just ban that stage in general. But it being so different is part of a reason to target it.
Right.
All right. So. This is actually a really smart stage choice by SeriousSarcasm. It gives him a lot of room to basically space around Shinku's style, but then it also helps him survive even longer since it's such a big stage, which is something that...
right, and if you already pinned that as a weakness of your opponent, then yeah, you want to try to exploit that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's interesting though too, because I think that could go in Shinku's favor, where Shinku is fine with sitting on the other side of the level of you and throwing rocks at you until you have 400 damage, so...
That's true.
We'll see.
Yeah, the zoning in Rivals is interesting. You would think oftentimes a big stage is what they would want, but at the same time, on a small stage, you actually give them a little bit less room to dodge around the traps that you're trying to set. So there's, depending on your style, there's definitely a lot of decision-making when you try to choose a stage against your opponent.
Right.
Nice.
Oh, man. And that's another thing, too, about the bigger stage, I guess.
Yeah.
You get more time to
react. So that was a double parry. So what we saw there is that the parry in Rivals of Aether is it's a little like it's not quite a dodge. It's more powerful. It actually reflects projectiles back. So we got to see both players reflect the shards at each other.
Oh, the
nice.
rock killing off the top.
So that is one of the good parts of, oh man.
Right back at him.
SeriousSarcasm takes it right back. Of Shinku's style is that he can get KOs in surprising ways if he gets the damage high enough. And using a rock to KO off the top is a pretty good strategy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Rocks against him.
Yeah, SeriousSarcasm just used Shinku's rock against him. Shinku right now is showing you a little bit of the rock juggles that he...
Yeah, just in the latest patch, you added that Kragg can now catch his rocks, so definitely opened up some interesting things for Kragg players.
Yeah, the interesting part of the rock is you're actually a bit more vulnerable when you take it out because you can't tech and you can't double jump, so you don't want to get caught in a combo with a rock, so it's a pretty big commitment, but it is very, very strong if you decide to get it because you can, like we saw, juggle someone with a rock. Ooh, that was a trade. So Shinku hit him with a forward air right at the same time. SeriousSarcasm hit him with forward strong. So that trade went in Serious's favor because Shinku lost his stock.
Yeah, he's definitely not counting himself out at all. He's planning on taking this home.
Yeah, so right here we're starting to see Serious with the lead. So now he's just trying to get as much damage as he can, a little bit of extra credit.
And any fire that touches Shinku is great for him. In addition to giving his strong attacks more knockback, it's also just going to rack up points.
Yeah, every burn does 5% damage. So a lot of his fire attacks actually do low damage on hit, but they have a damage over time that they deal.
Right. I'm not sure what the taunt was there.
Yeah, maybe a plugged input, or maybe he was just,
He's just like, I don't care about this rock. And he didn't even hit him, so...
Yeah.
All his bluff.
Oh, wow. That was nice.
That was awesome. The rock bounced off his head, putting him in a blender.
Yeah, that was a very nice setup by Shinku there.
Yeah, these pillars are scary when you have the actual 3 different platform levels and these spikes travel down the whole way.
Yeah.
So like you're not always, if you're not expecting it, it's just showing up in an odd place.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. It's just a wall of pain right now.
Yeah, Shinku right now is showing you exactly how the zoner Kragg that he patent pending.
Yeah, and this is he brought it back, so he's in the lead now when he lost stock 2 earlier. So this is gonna come down to Zetterburn can definitely kill at this level, but it's gonna be a close one.
Yeah, they're getting very close to the last hit situation.
Oh, no!
Oh, and he catches him with the parry.
Yeah, that's a little bit of the scariness with that down special is that it's slow and it's predictable.
Yeah, and if your opponent parries it, it actually has a very long amount of parry stun. So he has every opportunity to use a KO move and finish you off. So Shinku was actually thinking, when we were talking a bit about going into this match, he knows that the down special is a weakness in his style in the sense that if players are reacting, they can,
my goodness, that string was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was a really nice setup. And that is actually where Shinku likes to set up, is right in the middle of the stage like he was there.
Mm-hmm. Wow, he's at 6% and Zetterburn's at 115. And he's just taking him on that rock elevator. Rock down, rock up. Just, wow.
Wow, that was nice.
All right.
That was Shinku just switching a little bit to aggressive for a couple seconds, which I think caught...
oh, no.
Oh, no.
And a missed input by SeriousSarcasm.
That's what you hate to see. I feel like we're watching Mango right now. Hype moment, and he just...
Yeah, like your tournament life's on the line.
Dives off the level.
And Shinku, too, after like the best stock we've seen of him yet. That's so scary. So he's got a lot of work to do.
But like Mango, let's see if he can bring it back and make it go down to last hit again.
I like him just, oh wow, that was very patient by him actually. He just waited on the edge behind the pillar and then came out with the parry.
One of the things I do really like about Smash and Rivals compared to other fighting games is that kind of, anything can happen, kind of, you can flub and actually, end up killing yourself, which you can't really do in a game like Street Fighter. So when the pressure is on the line, it's a lot of nerves.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
Takes a stock.
Yeah, it takes his first stock.
I think he's going to need Shinku to make a grave error here, though, but you never know, like you said.
Yeah, so I think what he's going to need to do is... At low,
He's being very patient here, which I appreciate.
Yeah. He's going to need to get a couple combo strings, and at low percent, Kragg is very comboable, but Shinku's obviously going to be looking out for that and trying to make distance.
Right, and this isn't a game anymore of I'm going to just hit you with a little bit of fire, I'm going to rack up damage. This is now, I need to string you along for a 100 damage combo and just like knock you off the edge.
Yeah. And like we said, Shinku's main thing is closing out stocks can be a bit difficult, but when he has a lead like this, his style is fine because eventually
even a rock will just take out
he'll be able to throw a rock at you and take your stock. So as long as he's in the lead, he's in a pretty comfortable position for himself.
The shards.
Those shards are really nice. I like that.
Sniper with those. You can send them at different angles with different kinds of attacks, and Shinku knows exactly which way they go on each attack.
Yeah,
the right diagonal. That was really cool.
Every time you shatter a rock with Kragg, the rock shards go in the angle based on the attack you used. So that's how Shinku is able to kind of orchestrate his zoning game, where he's constantly directing his rocks around, and there he takes it with forward air.
Yeah, very nice. So it looked like those rocks were heat-seeking his opponent, I was going to say.
Yeah,
there was actually a lot of thought and skill going into it.
Oh, definitely.